and man ain't giving us nowhere near enough, bro. Like, this is number 10 shirt. This is one of the highest paid players at the football club. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've put all of their eggs in the Rashford basket, bro. And it was a bad decision, bro. It was a bad decision from the club. I said it when they gave him the 10, it was a bad decision because you want him to be Rooney so badly. Like, he's not Wayne
he's
Rooney.
Not Rooney. He's not Rooney.
And we bought Rooney. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not Rooney. He's not. And I just want him to revert back even to, be effective. Like I said, man, do what you did last season. Give me that. Give me that.
Bro, nothing's going to change because I don't trust this manager. Even with all the players fit, I don't trust him to pick the right team.
Yeah, I don't trust him to revert back to type. I'm just hoping with the quality out there, the players figure out themselves. The senior players we have, and they just start playing out their skin. Varane comes back to playing well. Martinez gets back to the level he was at last season. Casemiro gets back to the level he's at last season. That then gives us a base and a spine. Like
but even Cas, man want to scapegoat Casemiro, but bro, every time we need him, this guy shows up.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a scapegoating Cas. That's me. When I criticize Casemiro.
No, but I mean people in general, bro. This fan base have criticized Casemiro more in the last 6 months, than they've ever criticized Bruno Fernandes, who's been here for like, 5 seasons.
Well, that comes back to what I just said before when it's like we asking people with agendas to think logically about things. The reason why I personally criticize Casemiro is because I expect so much from him because I know how good you are. To me, you are world class. I still stand on everything I've said about Casemiro prior when I say I think he's the best DM in the league. I don't think he's the best DM in the league right now on form. But if I can pick one DM, people can say, oh, Rodri, cool, Rice, whoever you want to go and get. Personally, for me, it's Casemiro. And I'm not just saying that because he's at Manchester United. I believe that beforehand anyway. So I would still go and get him. So because I expect so much from him, that's why I'm then critical of Casemiro. Because I know even though you're not in the best possible predicament, you can play better. But even the first goal he scored yesterday, that's just sheer will. That's just sheer will. Man tried to volley it, tripped up over the ball, rolled it, and then put it in on the ground. I'm like, all right, Cass, I respect it. I respect it. And just to this from Mbappe, we don't play counter-attacking football. We don't have 100%. A style. We do not have a style. Let's not do that. We don't have a style. There's no style.
We don't. Like someone said, why play counter-attacking football with Onana? Yeah. Bro,
we don't have a style.
What does that even mean, blood? He's a goalkeeper. He's one player. If the majority of our players here are not suited to high-intensity pressing football, then do not play it, bruv. Who cares about the goalkeeper, bro? Like, bruv, we were trying to play out from the back last season with David De Gea. Like, we didn't stop trying to play out the back because De Gea was in goal. We still played that way. What's the goalkeeper got to do with anything?
Yeah. And the thing is, it worked to an extent in regards to those times when he clipped the ball long, clipped the ball out wide to different people as well. And even if
this guy can pass long, we don't need to play out from the back with him. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't have to play out from the back with him all the time. I'm not saying there's an issue with playing out from the back. My issue is how we set up when we don't have the ball. Like, what's that got to do with the goalkeeper? It's got nothing to do with the goalkeeper because how you set up with or without the ball has nothing to do with the goalkeeper. Like at all, bro. Like, what's it got to do with the keeper?
And we don't play. Because we don't have a current style. I think we tried to counter-attack against Bayern, which makes sense. We're supposed to go there and play expansive football. No, sitting behind the ball and hit them on the counter-attack. The players just didn't implement the tactics correctly because we gave away 4 terrible goals. Give away cheap goals. You can't do that at any level. Nonetheless, Champions League away to Bayern Munich.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and bruv, even these numbers here, bro. Everyone wants to talk about GA and numbers with Rashford, yeah. The numbers that suit him, yeah. Then when you look at these numbers, yeah, like they don't look great. No, you know, like that.
28 games, Sancho 5 out of his last 19. Jesus, I didn't know.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And this is exactly the point. Like, people like to use numbers to manipulate things when it suits them, bro. But then man will say, oh yeah, but Sancho ain't been that. Bro, Sancho ain't been given nowhere near the opportunities that Rashford's been given. And this is exactly the scapegoating that man talks about. Do you know what I'm saying? But because he costs money and Rashford didn't, yeah, even though he's a good bit younger than Rashford, like there's no consistency, yeah, with criticism of these players. There's none. Like, it's all right to run Sancho, it's all right to run other players. But like he's not getting the opportunities that Anthony and Rashford are getting. He's not.
People have to, this. People play fans play favorites.
Yeah, but bro, last season he went 3 months without scoring a goal, my bro. 3 whole months. If that was Sancho, bro, and they kept playing Sancho, that would have been a madness.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Bro, 3 whole months without a goal, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And I think it could have been longer than 3 months. I just remember it was 3 months at one point.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is nuts. And you deserve criticism for that. Like 110%. That shouldn't be happening. You should not be going at Manchester United 3 months. But our attack just sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just legit what it is. Our attack just sucks. This is why I don't even pinpoint people from an individual standpoint, because I don't rate it as a collective. This is why I don't. This is why Anthony, obviously, like, he's on the leave of absence. Don't get onto Sancho. I've said it. He's only going to succeed here centrally. Who else? Martial done. Garnacho young, better off the bench. Palestra, I actually want to see get a run, even though I think he may get dropped, so I'm not going to get onto him. And Rashford, we know about it. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think, is there anyone else? And then Bruno and Mount. Like, look at the players I just named. I ain't shocked that these men struggle.
No, facts. Like, this comment saying we got a lot of passive players off the ball, but that could be for 2 reasons. That could be because the players are fed up and they're not buying into what the manager wants to do because they know it doesn't work. Because if we know, then they know as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we know, they know. They know it's nonsense. Do you think Eriksen wants to be out there running around like a headless chicken? He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, Christian Eriksen knows he ain't got the legs. If we know he ain't got the legs, then he knows he ain't got the legs. But he has to go out there and do a job, bro. And the thing is, yeah, as a manager, you're supposed to hide the deficiencies of your players. Like, that is your number 1 job, bro. And he's embarrassing a lot of guys out there, bro.
It's like, help them help themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not helping them. He's not helping them.
He's not. And to this comment, I've seen Lindelof be passive. I've been super critical of Lindelof before. Like I say, that's why I don't criticize him now. I've watched him be passive pretty much his entire Manchester United career. This is why we should have got another centre-back. McTominay, no, he's not good enough. Rashford, we know his deficiencies. These are nothing new. We didn't need to lose away to Bayern Munich, and I say this after every defeat. We didn't need to lose for me to go, oh, such and such not good enough, or such and such doesn't do well at this. All of this was evident beforehand. All of this.
It's just, bro, it's jarring. Like, bro, like, even when Tony came on yesterday, yeah, you saw the difference in quality that he has on the ball to a Rashford straight away. I remember at one point, yeah, this fan base was obsessed with comparing the two of them. You know, like that. You can see, forget the injuries and that, bro. Anthony Martial is head and shoulders a better footballer than this guy, bro. You saw it straight away. Like, how could, bro, as soon as he touched grass, yeah, Bayern was stressed immediately.
You know the crazy part is, because by the time he got on, I was so disinterested. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm not going to lie, fam. I was so disinterested.
Bro, he went on some mad runs.
By the time he got on the ball, like, I'm watching the game, but I'm not paying attention to what's going on. I'm just like, these guys, man, just folding. But yeah, go on, carry on.
Bro, he was cooking them up, bro. Instant impact. Do you know what I'm saying? With the ball at his feet, that ball manipulation, good strength. Like, he was involved in the build-up for one of the goals, bruv. Like, and it's like, you can play the ball into him, he can shield it, he can bring players in and stuff like that, bro. Like, his lack of fitness, yeah, has been, it's been horrible, because it's made people sleep on what a footballer he is, you know, like that. And it's sad. And then you see someone like Rashford, who's the opposite, that's always available, and man ain't giving us nowhere near enough, bro. Like, this is number 10 shirt. This is one of the highest paid players at the football club. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've put all of their eggs in the Rashford basket, bro. And it was a bad decision, bro. It was a bad decision from the club. I said it when they gave him the 10, it was a bad decision, because you want him to be Rooney so badly. Like, he's not Wayne Rooney.
He's not Rooney.
And we bought Rooney. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not Rooney. He's not. And I just want him to revert back, even to, be effective. Like I said, man, do what you did last season. Give me that. But, and yeah, with Martial, like I say, injuries, like, I didn't watch him too tough yesterday, but injuries, when I watched him like live when we played Chelsea, he just didn't. He looked like injuries are taking its toll on him physically, because that's one thing that he had never had issues with. But again,
sure,
should have been moved on in the, like, there's so many players that say it that should have been moved on in the summer, and we didn't, for whatever reason. We've seen a lot of these players have been here long enough. Take out the new signings. Take out the players who have just, like, your Martinez, Casemiro, Malacia. Not good enough. You know what I'm saying? That just not good enough, and we are going to suffer. Like, that's it.
Yo,
No
like,
diamond.
bro, you know what? Yeah, the Martial and Hoyland 2 works, bruv. It does work because they're very, very different profiles of players. The Hoyland and Rashford thing was a bad idea. But saying that, I don't want to see that diamond. You know what I'm
We ain't
saying?
trying to see no.
The
We
one
ain't
thing
trying.
is, yeah, there's a lot of technical proficiency in this diamond, but I just feel like for this Man United team, yeah, they just need to go back to basics, fam.
Yes.
Like they need to go back to basics, fam. Like that's what they need to do. Like I'm not really trying to see
Any fancy formations?
any
It is. It's
fancy
just
formations, bro. And that's what it is. When Ralph came in and he played the 4-2-2, I actually liked it, bro, because it was almost like a throwback to just 4-4-2 football, blood. Like, do you know what I mean? Two strikers, you know what I mean? Two tens, two sitting players. No nonsense, bro. Like I'm here for that sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm here for that because it's just like, bro, like the good old days, blood. The good old 4-4-2 days, blood. One man trebles and
successful
that, bro.
errors. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
bro. Like you can still play it, bro.
Successful
Like
errors.
I'm a fan of two strikers. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of it because all this stuff is they're saying, oh, the player's isolated. The player's isolated, bro. If there's two strikers, there's no isolation.
That's
You
true.
know, like that. There's
That's a
none.
valid
You
point.
know what I mean? And you're gonna score more goals with two strikers than with one. Like you just always are going to, bro. Do you know what I mean? Providing you don't get overrun in the midfield. But again, yeah, like the manager just doesn't need any more coaching to do, bro. I'll be real. He doesn't need any more coaching to do because he's failing miserably at the moment. Like I said, like this preseason, I've never seen a preseason where a team plays as many games as we played in such a short period of time. And it came to nothing, bro. We played like 8 games, yeah, in like less than 2 weeks, fam, in preseason. And it meant nothing, bro. We didn't see nothing new in those games. We didn't learn anything. And now we're out here like we never had a preseason.
Season, yeah, because there's no plan. How's there no plan? There's no plan. What is going on? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? We just suck. I'm saying for various
Bro,
reasons.
we're just not good, bro. And like,
Yeah, we just suck.
like, bro, when I was looking at the game yesterday, and it's like, bro, why are people trying to force it to find positives? Yeah, because it was a 4-3, blood. It was bad, bro.
Copium. Trying to cope.
Yeah.
Trying to cope and don't really want to have the honest conversation about something they love. And a lot of people will have fans, we know this, have tough times with that. They find that very tough to critique and call it for what it is. And what it is just not very good currently. Like that's it.
Yeah.
The tactics are definitely go on.
The man said the tactics aren't the problem, it's the players he still has there. If the set of players we have can't implement Ten Hag's tactics, they have to leave. This should be non-negotiable. I don't agree. Do you know what I'm saying? Your job as a manager, yeah? Your job as a manager is to find a way of getting the best out of the players you have. Yes. Like I said, it's not international duty where you can find any man with a passport here to bring them in, bro. This is, you have your parameters. You have your 22-man squad. In the window, you're probably only going to get rid of 3 or 4 and bring in 3 or 4. You're not going to be able to get rid of 20 man and bring in 20 man. So therefore, you have to be able to think on your feet. You have to be able to react to injuries. You have to be able to do all these other things. I can't look at this team, yeah, and say that they can't do it, yeah. Like, bro, it's not their fault that they can't do it, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, this is only a second window. And he's brought in how many players, bro?
It's his team. Yeah,
it's his team enough, bro. Like, because the players, there's not really players there that he doesn't want there, bro. Facts. Not really. Do you know what I mean? They said he didn't want Harry Maguire, but if he didn't want him enough, yeah, he could have forced him out. The same way Arteta forced out flipping Pepe, forced out Ozil, forced out Aubameyang. When you really don't want a player, you put them in the reserves, cuz. That's what you do.
And Maguire's not been playing. And just in regards to if the set of players we can't have implement Ten Hag's targets, they have to leave. Here's the crazy part about that. They couldn't implement his tactics initially when he got here. So you know what he did? He switched it up and it worked.
That's it.
He was smart. That's why I'm so confused about this stubbornness when you've had success doing a certain thing. You've been here before, having a tough start. That's just last year. Just 12 months ago, or just over 12 months now. You had a tough start and was like, you know what? This isn't working. Let me switch this up. And he switched it up and he had success. So why not? I'm having a tough start. Switch it up. Yeah, and obviously he has that fault for choosing wrong players if he can't do the basics. Like defending and things of that nature is on the players, is both. So is it on the tactics? Yes. Do I solely blame the tactics? No, because players have to be accountable. It's a mix. What are we doing,
100%. But also, the manager's responsible for the style of football, yeah, that he chose to play, yeah, with the players he had at his disposal. He's responsible for that.
Do
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
when you look at the game against what's it called, Bayern Munich, when you look, Onana, that's your goalkeeper. Reguilon, your signing. Martinez, your signing. Lindelof, you're cool with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you wanted to move him on, you could have really tried to move him on.
But you didn't.
Dalot, you gave a new contract to. Casemiro, you're signing. Ericsson, you're signing. Bruno, you gave as captain. Rashford's your guy. Højlund,
You gave him a new contract.
Yeah,
you're signing.
Like,
Facts.
About?
Spitting, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying. And we got players missing.
Yeah.
But when you go through it, he's either signed these players, co-signed them, or given them a new contract.
Yeah, so like,
you know, like that.
9, 10 out of the 11 is you. I should be seeing better. How am I seeing worse with more of your guys?